into the. It'll be interesting to see because I'm not sure. I've never seen Godex Anime play Karthus. I do wonder a little bit how this is going to play out along the top side, and I also wonder how they're going to deal with the amount of pressure that a Volibear is able to put down early, and potentially Antoon roaming on the Blitzcrank as well. So I think Washed are going to have their work cut out for them in the top side, particularly with these two picks.
There wasn't much they could really do about it. We do see that Xin Zhao and Ari have both been cut out, and that's a nice hook come down on Antoons, as unfortunately Johnny Tsunami just gets blasted into smithereens.
Well, so yeah, the Karthus.
And very proactively, we've got a fight going on over here. That is going to be a flash coming out on Godax Anime's side, but he's not going to be able to get out, as that is going to be a flash from Dax as well to finish off the kill. That is going to be a 1-for-1 trade as of right now. Inting mid player is trying to find some assistance from PJ Salt. He does manage to get it, but unfortunately, it's going to be just barely enough. He's walking right into Jaffe, though. We do see Baby just trying to finish this off, and they are able to pick it up yet again. The Volibear just having himself some lunch. PJ Salt getting caught out. He's going to have to flash as well. That is going to be 3 flashes during that fight, too, coming out from the side of Team Wash. Just kind of walking up. Well, in the meantime, Lure's just like, I'm just going to farm back here, do my little thing. Oh, look at that.
Hello.
Trying to take Jaffe under tower. Does manage to get a tower shot off, but unfortunately, it's only 1 instead of the 2. Look at the amount of damage he's taking, getting burned away by the Dragon Fire.
And with just a lot of damage coming out from Jaffe fairly early, even though we do know how good Tom Kench's base stats are. We were talking earlier, I mean, he's had tempo advantage the entire time. There is a huge CS deficit up here on the top side, which is only going to get worse. Plates going in for Jaffe. A bit of a top lane kingdom coming out right now, and Godex Anime can't be there the whole time.
The minions managed to catch up, Barbituate, and then we got the Volibear coming in, dogging out the tower so that Lure is able to get safely through that and able to get a lot of damage. That is only going to be 1 kill, though, but that's really all they need.
Mid laners are roaming down as well now. We could be seeing a potential 4v3, but there's not much that Wash can do about this, really.
There really isn't, and with the Rift Arrow coming down, that's going to be bot tower gone. That's just, oh.
That
Bot tower's going to fall. That's going to be because that is where they're going to be able to actually come back. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going for the Dragon Bounty, but we do see P-Sweezy just kind of hanging off right here to the side, trying to slow it down.
My God.
That is a huge amount of damage coming out, and that's going to be the Smite coming down, but it's going to be Xin Zhao who manages to pick it up, so that's going to be a nice bit of gold in their pocket, but unfortunately, that's going to be 3 members taken down, make that 4 members. Yeah, 3 members taken down. Just, oh, I almost don't think that was worth it for Washed, unfortunately.
No. So this
Hang on.
all the thought.
Oh, I don't exactly know what happened there with PJ Salt. He didn't quite actually go in. That is going to be the out from Dax. Just silences that turret. I feel like there was a bit of a miscommunication from Washed on that, which resulted in a lot of damage coming out that they just didn't want to see. That shot from downtown, the auto attack rocket coming out from Jinx, managing to take out poor Tsunami. Tsunami's going to go down. That's going to be pulled in by Godex Anime, pulled into the background. And look at this. This is just Baby sweeping the floor up. They are cleaning the rift. And wow. Oh, the shutdown coming out from Karthus as he does manage to pick it up with the burn, taking Dax out of the equation. Try and bait out all 4 of these members, and he's just going to kind of juke them around. See right there, he got the dragon form coming out in order to try and escape. Flash is going to have to come out from Godex Enemy in order to stay alive. We do see that Jaffe kind of giving it up, but at the same time, his team is up over at Baron, while 4 members of Washed are in the bot lane.
Oh! I was watching that. I was watching that on the mini-map, by the way. I was wondering. It was close.
I wasn't expecting the amount of damage. That was what kind of shocked me there. I was expecting the hit. Do you like the Karthus ult in order to suss out the rest of Team Baby to see where they're all at? Does manage to allow to hit them to hit Antoons. He's going to get knocked up again. Playing very smartly in order trying to take him out of the equation because he has been the deadliest. Do manage to hit him before the silence comes out, so that means that unfortunately Lure is going to have to rely on auto attacks. But the thing is, it's a Jinx. That's all Jinx does. They just auto attack you to death. And look at that, we got Xin Zhao getting taken off on the side as we see P-Sweezy coming off for the flank. Meantime, Lure manages to pick up the kill onto Tom Kench. Volibear jumping on top of Dax, or Dax jumping on top of Ari, taking them out of the equation. So that is 4 members trying to get this dragon, and they're gone.
Have to defend though, and now they managed to push out mid, but I don't think this 1v1 works in Team Mid players' favor.
I don't think it will either, but at the same time, it's really all the only option you've got, because if you send Ari up to the top lane, you're just going to result in another Unfortunately, look at that. Antunes getting the hook, taking down Karthus. The ult is going to come out after he's dead, though. Managed to try and get something. We do see Senna trying to get a lockdown, not able to find a target. Sweezy jumping into the back, does manage to throw out the claw, doesn't actually manage to get a kill in there. We do have the Volibear once again shutting down the turrets, silencing the Nexus turrets. Jaffe not quite taking any turret damage at the moment. Inting mid player just trying to stay alive. Antunes going to pull him out of the fountain, so that's not going to be any safety at all. We have Jinx trying to get the auto attacks just on the edge of fountain. Look at that. Trying to take out Tsunami. Isn't quite able to. He wants to. Oh, does manage to pick it up with the last auto attack.
Well, as I mentioned previously, War Leader, this is another of his comfort picks. With so many junglers being taken off the table after that first rotation, I think this is absolutely fine. It still allows him to set up for potential ganks. I think he's likely going to be playing around escaping Tephra down in the bot side.
He does not have the vision of Volibear coming up behind them, but they do see that Slowbro is playing a little bit more aggressively. Didn't quite see them in the fog of war. Crimes is just skirting the edge of that, and this wave is unfortunately for Kyrie going to be pushing in the wrong direction. We do see the TP coming out though, the flash as well. That's going to be a nice pull by Slowbro trying to pull Kyrie back in, but this is going to be the double knockup, and we are going to see Kyrie able to just slip away. Pangusol coming in for the save. That is a very low top laner and jungler. Zach coming in as well. He is going to manage to find Slowbro. That's going to be the flash coming out, trying to get a kill up, but that is going to be first blood going over to Pangusol as the Fox just becomes even more spicy. Ooh, I like that. Nice kind of just hanging out off to the side. The sneak up by Volibear, you know, on the top of the lane. We got Kyrie getting jumped on by Slowbro. Slowbro is managing to get enough damage on to get the kill, go under the tower, take a little bit there, and that is going to mean they have to use the passive to farm up a little bit, which is one advantage to Sion. If you die under tower, it's like, hey, at least I can get a little bit more farm.
Seeing these members navigating down.
Ooh,
Hold on. Okay, now
Nice.
he's not got package, by the way, either. He TP'd without package.
He's going to get jumped on right there. AWE trying to get in there. Nitsuni is not quite the healthiest person in the world. That is going to be Pangusol to come in from one side. Nice Lantern to pull them over to the side of their teammate. However, that is going to unfortunately mean a lot of damage comes out. But look at that. The healing coming out. They are going to stay alive. And that is going to be RLS forcing AWE off of the dragon.
No, he's going to try for it again, though.
Here we go. They got a little bit too close this time. The hook's going to come out. It's finally going to manage to get the Ginge, but the cleanse is going to come out as well. And that means he's going to be able to escape. Escape, though, going to catch the lantern, get out of the curtain call, and is able to pull away. But unfortunately, here comes the Corki. That was a great package if they were on the other side. Unfortunately, that's going to be a lot of damage coming out. Jinx Rocket's going to go wide as it doesn't manage to find a target. But it's not going to matter as the rest of RLS is already here to take out the damage. The fourth shot finishing off the Jinx as they take each other out. I think Jin would call that quite poetic.
Right. He would.
Yeah, and see, the thing is, if you've got a Zac who's the enemy jungler, look at this, nice engage right here. Slowbro does drop down the Death Realm, is able to catch Kyrie Lexion out. Lexion not quite able to escape, though, and unfortunately they are going to fall here. We do see them going down, but they are going to be close enough to the tower. Nice bit of damage. The ult from Volibear does not shut the tower down, but with Slowbro, the art is going to get punched in the face a couple of times by Sion. And we are going to see they're continuing this push, which is really smart, but Pangusol is already up here. They kind of want to keep this fight going. Look at that damage coming out from the Corki Rockets. We do see the Charm manage to come out. Does manage to catch the Corki. Not quite enough damage to take him out, though. We do see Pangusol just at limit testing right now. Diving in so close. Does get shut down by the hammer from Slowbro. It does get the charge off. So that is going to be a lot of damage done to the mid turret. Now, basically, they're going to fight for this drag and try and zone off RLS. But RLS, I think they're going to want to fight for this.
They are. I mean,
coming out, dive coming in. Pangusol does manage to get the charm off onto the Mordekaiser, who has taken Ari into the death room, probably a little prematurely. They're going to get caught out by 4 members of RLS as they come out of there, but that's the rest of the team coming back as they did manage to take down the Drake. So RLS was able to steal that.
That was actually...
Yeah, I kind of missed the steal, unfortunately. I wasn't able to see that. In the mid lane, so I was kind of confused as to what they were doing if they were just going to give up soul point, which would have been really silly. Look at this. Nice engage. Death Realm coming out onto the Zac as he knows that he's going to have to fight these 4. And unfortunately, that's going to mean that the rest of the team for Art of War coming up from behind, that's going to be a huge amount of damage as Volibear jumps right in the middle of it. But unfortunately, we've got Jinx in the back doing some nice shots. Rockets coming up. Not a lot of damage coming out.
Okay, there we go.
The 6 front so low. Tep is down. There we go. Lots of damage. Escape managed to get the reset. Healthy and alive. Coming in. Getting the cleanup. Oh, come on. Take down that Corki. Don't get hit by those rockets. That's just going to get you killed. There we go. Zach helping clean it up. And we do see Pangu Soul has gotten these two down here very, very low. But unfortunately, they're going to get taken out as the Storm Call comes from the other side. We do have Arliss trying to force down this Drake. They are kind of ready for it as they do see this is going to get really, really risky. They're going to do the turn right onto Crimes. Crimes is going to get hit with a lot of damage, gets the reset. Unfortunately, Escape does see that Jin is over the wall, gets the shutdown, and that is going to be Arliss picking up the soul. Reddish Jinx. And so I was kind of thinking that their health bars were the complete swap. So I thought Escape was about to go down a lot sooner. Look at this. Nice fight coming out as we do have Ward Leader jumping in onto this top lane. For once, Kyrie is not the one who's in trouble. And we see that Slowbro is the one who's getting ganked. And that's going to be 4 members of Arliss trying to take him out. But unfortunately, not quite able to. Look at the damage the Rockets are doing now. Escape has come online and is so deadly. Just completely obliterates the Karma. The health bar on the Mordekaiser doesn't exist. The Death God is gone. And that's going to be a Baron for rapidly losing sanity.
It is a perfect state flip, as you mentioned, Charagon. We are going to be seeing...
Look at that. Nice bit of damage fight coming out right here. Tephra getting a little bit low, but that is going to be a good Corki package right there to just block off the entire team. That is going to be a nice slow as well. But however, Arliss Escape is on a rampage as he has shown up and is just obliterating Art of War and showing you how you're supposed to win these fights.
I can love Arcane, Charo. You like Arcane?
Gap closers. This fight is going to be absolutely huge. Corki package is not back yet. Look at that. They're catching him right in the choke point, but the choke point is going for the advantage of RLS as it gets them right on their face. Unfortunately, Slowbro is going to be brought down almost immediately as this fight even starts. This is just going absolutely terribly. Sun Tzu would be ashamed right now as he watches this thing on RLS. Trying to catch it, does manage to get the final rocket.
No.
That is going to be Jonas trying to get away. He's going to put the cleanse out to get that slow off. Is going to manage to walk away. That limp is not going to keep him too slow, but unfortunately, Arliss is like, look, we don't need Elder Drake to finish this. Let's just push for the game.
It does so much damage in these team fights, and I think that TDE have so many opportunities to get that going as long as Ultravox can stay safe from the Annie, from the Kha'Zix, from the Maokai. Then I think we'll see so much damage just pumping out of that champion that they'll probably take over these fights. But YUBI has definitely drafted themselves the ability to combat it, and we're going to have to see how they disengage these fights. In particular, I'm a little worried about how the Kha'Zix is going to fit into this composition, and I fear that if it doesn't get ahead early, it's going to find itself in an awkward position in these team fights. Lane from YUBI pushes up. We'll see if Leaves is able to find an opportunity.
Bob Joseph is kind of looking for something. Here comes Leaves over the wall. Doesn't have the flash available. There's the engage immediately from Build a Pony to get him away from his AD carry. Obviously, Jeff Gamer still with the E available. It does keep him safe. There's the flash of the Build a Pony, though. He's getting ticked down. Does get burned down by the Ignite, and that gank is successful because of a slight late ward there from YUBI. Uncharacteristic. Their early game is normally very refined. They do get caught out there just putting the ward down at the wrong time.
Cooldown boots. Tyr is actually used on Hecarim a lot. Oh, never mind.
Top lane, Zen does get taunted out of the Abyssal Voyage, and it looks like he might just go down to the junglers here. They're trading on opposite sides of the map that give the kill to Red there. Maybe a little bit of unfortunate. In my mind, you want to put that gold on the Kha'Zix, but we'll see what Red can do with that. Obviously, he's going to let him stay a little bit more relevant in that lane. Tahm Kench could be a very difficult laner. Boarding coverage. Where is Utility Monster going to take this gank? Going through the close brush. They do not see him. He's level 6 on board. Bob Joseph already going very low. The heal is burned to try and get Ultravox and Bob Joseph out, but it looks like Bob Joseph's just going to go down to Utility Monster. Do they know that Mizzou's is sitting in the wing? Ultravox is baiting very effectively. Here comes a big engage from the Vex. Popping Utility Monster almost immediately. And now Ultravox ready to turn this one back. Do they know the Civlox lurking in the wings? The flash is available. Flash, Tibbers, it misses. Civlox still able to pick up the kill onto the Jinx of Ultravox, and it looks like that is going to be a positive play, plus a solo kill on the top side for YUBI.
Utilize that Ignite once again, such that Red picks up another kill for that. Leaves, popping Ghost, looking for Build a Pony. Devastating Charge over, Onslaught of Shadows over, but will they have the damage? Mizusa flashes in, flash out from Build a Pony. Jeff God Gamer pops the ultimate, but Build a Pony is a little too deep and is going to get caught out by Leaves. Mizusa also going to find Zeri on that auto attack. Didn't quite have enough stacks up to get out of that one. Isn't the most popular mid laner is that it's tough for her to shove Leaves, but big engage.
Yeah, here's the benefit of having the Zeri. You can gank your mid lane. Mizusa trying to find a way out. There's the shutdown for Jeff God Gamer. I don't think he had any chance of not picking up that kill against Mizuzu, who just pushed up a little bit too far, didn't respect the lack of vision, and didn't respect that bot lane you can roam. You've got the Hex Flash on the Maokai. More importantly, Zeri can jump those walls, gets him straight into the lane, and they pick up a kill just as that dragon setup is starting. I like the fact that they're making use of the Maokai there. The dragon is already gone. There's the hook. Jeff God Gamer dodging out of it very comfortably, and here comes the ultimate burn, but Leaves diving through the team. Ziploc is on the rotation first, but Jeff has already gone down. Now, can you get Ultravox to reset? There's the TP in from the Shen. The Lantern is taken away from the Jinx, and now the Flash is burnt out. Bill the Pony sure to reset it with the W. No, gets hooked out. Smite comes through. The engage attempted there from the mid laner of Mizuza was late to the party, but was trying to get involved, and it looks like it is just going to be the 1 kill picked up on Jeff God Gamer for the dragon. Situation for Ultravox, although, is going to pick up the CS. Doesn't look like the compressor because it looks like there's a rotation coming in from the mid lane and the jungler. There's the Lantern out. Now they're on top of Jeff God. Can they get the flay down? Engage down onto Mizuza. Can they grab the hook on the wall? Right! Oh! Bob Joseph! Big hook onto Jeff God Gamer, and he's going to go down for the 3rd time in this game. Crucial hook from Bob Joseph to try and keep this Jinx ahead.
More focused on the engages. And as a result, that hook was so close.
They don't see Civillock until now.
Yeah, they don't see Civillock, and Civillock is here, but they're going to go in.
Jeff God Gamer has popped the ulti and is starting to stack up. Down goes Bob Joseph, and now we're going to see YUBI start to run through this fight. The engage came through for YUBI, and there's no way out if you're TDE. They drop 4 people almost instantly, and Dragon for YUBI. They don't look satisfied. Jeff God Gamer is so stacked. No reason not to give him the kill here. Flashing over the wall, does miss the Q, but does find the kill.
So they try to make a really aggressive play to get Jinx that reset, but Stand United, never mind, hook comes out on the Jeff God Gamer.
Oh, and this is where they're going to try and make it work here. Jeff God Gamer already goes solo, and they're giving the kill. No, picked up by Leaves. I thought they were going to try and give it over to Ultravox. I believe that was probably the goal. Follow-up engage. There's the kill going to Ultravox, and that is 2 kills picked up in the mid lane for mostly just, a couple of low cooldown summoner spells. No real ultis burnt other than the Hecarim. I think overall that is a super positive trade for TD, and it's what they need to get. Now, what do they lose in the side lanes?
Well, they're going to lose this top tower, first of all, which isn't going to be first tower, but it is gold on the Civillock. They should be able to trade back in this mid lane on a more important tower. Standing United comes through 2v4.
Yeah, I like that play from Utility Monster trying to pick up the kill on Mizuza, but he doesn't go down. It looks like they are going to pick up Bob Joseph instead, and Utility Monster out on a sliver of HP. Now, can TD actually get a kill? No. Red also walking away from that fight. A beautiful play from the pair. We're looking for the kill on Mizuza there. Did get a beautiful play down, as now we're actually seeing a lot of pressure coming in. The TP is committed there from Zenz, and I feel like TD is just going to try and bully off here. Like you say, there's no Stand United, so at best this is a 4v5 for YUBI as they do decide to just try and burn this one down. Engage on top of Utility Monster, does get blocked up, but the hook comes through instead. Flash Tibbers is huge from Civillock. Now, Jeff God Gamer running around the sides of this fight. Finally, we see Mizuza joining it, but immediately locked up, taken down. And now Jeff God Gamer gets to do the Zeri thing, where you have more movement speed than anybody, and you're able to chase down everyone left in the game. That is an overcommitment there. Without the good engage that they needed, they found it onto the wrong targets, and now Baron is up.
Yeah, now the Baron's up. I mean, that's going to be insanely costly.
For Jinx? I know it sounds silly, but just don't die. Back out early. Make sure that you can get your team ahead of those fights, because really, Jinx is only incredibly powerful once she gets going. Now the engage is found on Zenza, but Jeff is too far forward. Immediately picked, and now the reset is coming through. Utility Monster does get the Stand United on top of him, but now it is the engage from TDE. Is this what they needed? Utility Monster is out on the backline. They can't find the fear onto him, but it looks like they're trying to continue. Shut down on Utility Monster, and Civlock will follow. Will they be able to continue to find the chase as Zenzen does go down? Leaves is staying on top of Bill the Pony. This is bound to be a dead Maokai. Looks like Red is going to get out, but it is going to be Dragon Point number 2 picked up for TDE instead of forcing the soul point pressure for YUBI.
Yeah, TDE able to fight back there. Catching Jeff God Gamer, getting a little too aggressive on Zeri. I know you're a fast champion, but buddy, you just can't be that far forward, burning your mobility
spells. Oh my lord, it took a while. Jeepers. Kind of AD at the start and the mostly AP at the end. He's recommended me a W max 100% crit Lucian build as we get to engage now onto Red. Man of the conversation at the moment does get blocked from going over that wall. The ultimate is burned. That is crucial, but I think this is just going to be Red going down. Will they give the kill over to Mizuza eventually? No, they decide to give that big, chunky shutdown onto Leaves. And now that Hecarim's starting to get very intimidating. With the Death Stance, it's going to make it very challenging to take him down. Are they going to get punished for burning that ultimate? Baron is up very soon. I believe that they should have the... Oh, hold on. Big hook in the bot lane. The Zap just get taken down. Hold on. Jeff God Gamer does a lot of damage. Is relatively tanky. Ultravox having a hard time taking this one down, but no problem at all. YUBI is bleeding.
Yeah, for sure. And here comes Civillock to try and make things change, but Bob Joseph is so clean with the hooks. I don't know if you wanted to take that. Build a Pony going to find the engage, but Leaves is coming over the top. And will they find Build a Pony? No, rooted up. Hecarim does have a lot of sticking power, but Civillock is almost back in the fight. And Jit is not able to get there, but Zenzen is here. And with a big Abyssal Voyage, Leaves is able to stick on top, but will they have the damage? Not quite. Civillock puts out so much damage, you can't risk more.
Teams does decide to flip it for Baron.
Yeah, and as we get into this, neither ADC is on an item, but Civillock is coming out.
Civillock caught immediately. That is so big. Hold on, the continued play there from Mazuza is now, hold on, there's the engage on the bot side. JeffGod Gator trying to defend his support as we do see the chase continue forward onto JeffGod, but surprise, Red is here, shutting down Ultravox, getting that damage away, and JeffGod Gamer has lost his ultimate, but he has not lost the aggression. He's continuing forward. Mazuza going so aggressive for Red, surely gonna go down, no, gets devoured. JeffGod Gamer decides to call it quits, then CC's gonna be there, and I think TDE are starting to win this mental game. Else it takes, as we do see the blue ward is coming in. There are 4 people here to rotate. Zenzen is there with the TP. There it is now coming in. Stand United is available. We will see a full out 5v5. This could decide the game. Zenzen and Mazuza onto the backline. Utility monster taken low. So is Build a Pony. Will he burn down? Yes, that is the first kill picked up right now.
No reset.
Mazuza's is taken very low. Ultravox still dealing a lot of damage on the backline. He finds JeffGod Gamer. Will he find the engage to follow up? No, JeffGod is still allowed to do damage on the backline. Can the Hecarim actually find the kills there? JeffGod makes it to the backline. A triple kill is picked up for the Zeri. And now Civillock is going to be able to peel his ADC, bring them to a potential Baron, and put them with one hand on the trophy. What a fight from YUBI. Don't find something, but if you do, it gives you a chance. And right now, YUBI can play as slowly as they want. The mid wave is getting cleared out, but look at how many super minions are stacking into that boss side. There is still no respawns on those inhibs, and there won't be until Baron is nearly up. The engage does come through from Red. Mazuza on the side might be picked off by the Kha'Zix coming over the wall. No hook lands on Build a Pony. Still have not seen anything serious yet, but Jeff has been stacking off of the front line, and this is looking like a massive fight for YUBI. The AoE damage coming through, and it's Leaves having to get out of dodge. This game is over. YUBI has taken it in a 40-minute back-and-forth game, and they're going to pressure those Nexus turrets and finally take their first win.
Yeah, they took TDE to their limit there.
Like it is going to be going to the support role, and I like the Wukong to try and bully that Gangplank away. It gives you a lot of team fight prowess. I feel like New Wave Tsunami has some potential here for the better team fights, but they need to play around topside. They need to get that Gangplank ahead, and I'm not sure Kha'Zix is going to let you do that into Wukong. I'm kind of concerned for them as this composition rolls out. On the other side, though, Pandas with Hats, very coherent, very simple team fighting composition, and really, if you don't need to make it complicated, you can just take strong picks, why wouldn't you?
To get around and do the Hecarim's fastest clear, and I like it a lot. They're going to meet Sunrise in the bot lane, but Ollie finds the end.
Ooh, Sunrise was seen on the ward. Do they know that Think That I Can could even be here? There's the flash out from the Lulu, and now they're back onto Ollie, taken solo and burnt down by the red buff, and now give me a reset. It's going to be the next one on the target list. Voltaic Penguin does pick it up. Hubes is here for backup. There's going to be no dragon available for this. It is a very strong play to start things off for Pandas.
Yeah, I think that was actually extreme. Oh, wait! But a fight in the top lane goes towards Yakimaru. We're going to have to watch this one again and how it starts. Dr. Schmeckel is probably going to be the aggressor.
Yeah, and there is room for Gangplank to bully in those early levels like we were seeing, but it looks like Yakimaru is just caught without a barrel. Does get a lot of damage down. It's so close, and yeah, that's the potential that Gangplank has really early in this game. Dr. Schmeckel's just instrumental force on this Victor. I think a lot of... Oh, hold on. Doesn't look like he's going to get the opportunity here as the ultimate does come down from the Hecarim. You have no need to flash out. You're just going down. Hubes, targeted, ulti, execute. Just writes that Victor into dust. And that is going to be a trade for Dragon. Tiki does have the TP available. It shouldn't hurt too bad, but that is a kill for Vygar. And, you know, we talk about these two mid laners just there. Now, let's talk about how Ollie's been playing this kind of late early game, we'll call it. Ollie's been all over the map over the last 3 or 4 minutes. Yakimaru, though, there's that ghost you were talking about is the important thing that could have decided this. Schmeckel's got the HP back, forced under turret, forced to take damage, and Schmeckel's able to pick up their first kill of the game by a very, very smart repeat gank from Think That I Can. Hyakumaru, you knew he was there, stronger than we're individual members, but your team can be stronger than him. You have to be very careful around those team fights as he can just press R and delete someone. As here comes a big engage. The ulti comes down. Sunrise is still in that back line. There's the speed up though. Oh my goodness, the damage! But Baltic Penguin still doesn't go down because Lulu is that effective of a support. Here comes the reverse engage in from Think That I Can, and the Lulu able to pick up that kill. Unfortunately, taking away from the Hecarim, but now give me a reset with the biggest E in the world. Unable to pick up the kill. Ollie sure to follow as they might just give this one to the Veigar as that poor stopwatch does get thrown out. Both of those moves get missed, but you cannot miss the ulti. Hughes picks up their 3rd kill of the game. What a counter gank to put this. Pandas with hats looking great.
Supports hanging out in mid lane. We'll have to see this Rift Herald, but Dr. Schmeckles looking for an engage onto Hyakumaru. Going very deep into the minion wave. I don't think you can win that. Cyclone comes down, but Hyakumaru does so much damage. The artillery barrage is going to come out. The flash is going to come out, but Hyakumaru should be able to follow. It's going to be on so little HP. The corrupting potion isn't in inventory anymore, but whew, it's okay.
As we do roll into this dragon at the moment. TP being burnt. Okay, Tiki on the back end of this fight. There's no room for vision at the moment. Hyakumaru is able to get out of the baby cage, and Ollie barely missing the Zenith Blade. Now the flash forward once again. Ollie mechanically just getting outplayed there as the Vicar walks away, but Baltic Penguin is already so low, and that big GP damage turns it around, makes it the other way. Huge barrels. There's no ultimate available, no cannon barrage for that Gangplank because of the wave clear mid, but it's a 1 pick on Dr. Schmeckles kind of denies them some of their engage. They burnt the ulti out of Think That I Can. This might just be Dragon number 2 cleanly picked up from New Wave. They're doing stolen with the W. Hughes is continuing to bring this game on his back.
Yeah, and I was thinking about it. Dark Matter does a lot of damage, and Hughes gets into a nice place. No idea that he's there. Kha'Zix does have a bigger smite, but it's not ready for it. And the Dragon gets chunked just enough for Veigar to take it, and that's so big.
Then all is regained, all is possible, but the engage onto the Dragon is delayed, but it's in now. Who caught in the baby cage? New Wave Tsunami gets deleted by Hughes, who barely survives on the back line. Looks like he's going to draw that focus onto taking the Dragon. Reset. Unable to find the kills that you need. Dragon is smited. It is going to be so challenging for the 2 remaining carries here to be able to get anything done. Hyakumaru has respawned. Will there be any room for the chase? The low health bars. Pandas with hats, and these barrels could be devastating. And look where Hyakumaru is. Don't think they know that he's there. He's starting to roam in. Schmeckles on the other side of the map. There's the cannon barrage looking for the pick on the Lulu. Doesn't come through, but they do find Hughes. That is massive. They find that pick, and now they can rotate to Baron. It's going to be on Pandas to try and force some sort of pressure to get them off. No, they don't have the health bars. They don't have the vision. They don't feel comfortable. They have to answer. That's a big pick onto Hughes regardless, as they do lose the tower in the bot side. It depends on what you can make this pressure. New Wave Tsunami still yet to play their hand as Dr. Schmeckles continues to pressure on this bot side. I feel like if you're New Wave, you can drop that inhib or drop the inner turret, not the inhib turret, but you can drop that tower if you get the Baron. The smite hasn't been there from Sunrise so far. Losing out the barrel onto Lulu. Goodbye. No popping ulti. There's the TP in from Schmeckles. 2,000 HP left on the Baron. Here comes the Hecarim. It's so low. Potential for a smite. It goes to Sunrise. And now New Wave Tsunami have their chance to turn. Think I Can goes down. There's going to be a follow-up onto Schmeckles. That Gangplank hurts so bad. There's no ultimate support available. Flashing out there is Hyakumaru with that empowered recall will be able to make it home. Will they be able to recover everyone out? The TP was burned from Hughes as well to try and get under this turret. Sunrise and Tiki are caught out right now. The TP is still available for Hyakumaru if they need to burn it. But it looks like everyone is going to get out safe except Ollie, and they keep 4 of those Baron buffs, and the gold swings back to New Wave.
To be the one matching him in the solo lane. And that's going to make the 4v4 much stronger for New Wave Tsunami than it has been before.
Oh, reset. Where are you? Flash available. I think you have to burn it here. Can't get out of the baby cage and just goes down. That was such a disrespectful rotate over from Reset. You talk about the 4v4. Well, now you're dealing with Schmeckles on the top lane. You've just lost a Baron buff. You've just lost your best tower taker.
Caught out here, Ollie. You might have to cancel that recall. You gotta get your friend out, and the recall is canceled. Will Hyakumaru be safe? No, Think That I Can is on top, and Ollie is walking away. Hyakumaru getting out so much damage, but Think That I Can is so tanky, and it doesn't matter. That's going to be not a physical shutdown, but essentially a shutdown, preventing the pressure from the side of New Wave Tsunami, and critically, Gangplank's not going to be up for Elder Dragon, so a combination of mistakes from New Wave Tsunami puts Pandas with Hats back into the driver's seat for this next objective. I don't know how they can contest this.
Well, you gotta have your GP there, and you have to have Hyakumaru in the right place. There's no room for setup. Sunrise doesn't see the enemy team and goes in. You were talking about this being uncontestable. Well, there goes your smite. And now Pandas with Hats has to be looking towards this dragon.
Yeah, New Wave should fuck away. I mean, maybe you give a cannon barrage. Yep, there it is. But it's so early. There's no way you take that. And Pandas with Hats are going to do the right thing, drag it out, wait it out. And yeah, Elder Dragon's going to go over pretty handily. I think that New Wave Tsunami is starting to get sloppy under the pressure. And speaking of it, Hyakumaru, I don't know if you can do that. Teleporting deep behind enemy lines and think that I can is already on top of Hyakumaru, but it's a 1v1, and Hyakumaru is so strong that even with the Elder Drake, Hyakumaru and Think That I Can are going to separate. Knowing how close that's going to end up, I think maybe a little too respectful from Think That I Can. And Dr. Schmeckles might find Gangplank, but I'm not even sure that Wukong wins this. But Elder Drake happened so early. Hyakumaru is currently walking out with so much speed. Grasp is going to heal a lot, but there's the execute. And Schmeckles, after
gradually poking down these turrets, you know that the win will come to you at this rate, and it's on New Wave to try and find an engage. This Xayah needs to do what Xayah does at this point in the game. It's 40 minutes. Xayah still yet to do anything big and just get deleted by Hubes, who must be sitting on an insurmountable amount of ability power right now. And also, yeah, there's also the Anathemas there. Good luck killing them. If you're any sort of damage threat right now, Hyakumaru must be getting completely nerfed on the damage there. There's the unstoppable onslaught onto the backline. Ollie's taken low. Sunrise popping the Zonias. Goodbye, Gangplank. And there is few left standing for New Wave Tsunami as Pandas with Hats, the undisputed 8th seed, takes the game in day 1.
What an absolute showing from Pandas with Hats, showing cohesive teamwork on all fronts.